of filmmakers and producers in Accra over the week. The gathering, dubbed Return Conversation, brought the industry players together to deliberate on important issues concerning the industry. The Chief Executive Officer for Ghana Tourism Association, Mr. Akwesi Agyeman, who also spoke to the media, said music and films are the best avenue to promote tourism. He explained that the conference is part of the Panfest and Emancipation. He added that through such programs, people in diaspora have visited and established themselves in this country.
Part of Panafest and Emancipation. Who said, "You kind of tourism, a music film near the tourism, even advertisers, film producers, and cameramen, into music in the film there, and no any other tourism into another year jaho. We know a push and I send any panaba almost the who said you are this say or Ghana. Almost I very comfortable said almost beba bill. Yeah, the air said the panaba was a baby Ebiaba, Abenyanga nurses, Ebiaba, Abesetia businesses.
You can call in 2017 the Creative Arts Council was put together by our president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and it's been one of the first, I should say the first since independence, for a government to put together a policy that governs the creative sector. In fact, our checks has also revealed that in the sub-region, Ghana is the first to have a policy governing the creative arts industry. 2 weeks ago, beyond the year of return, and these conversations are sipping down into our family from the diaspora, the Caribbeans, the Jamaica and all that. I'm not too much of a night person, but I was taken to a nightclub. And I was blown off to hear music from Kiddy, Jamaicans. I was blown off to hear music from Stonebwoy. And when I heard these two artists' songs being played in a nightclub in Kingston, I was so proud as a Ghanaian that the conversations that started just a few years ago is sipping down our family members in the diaspora. Let's give a round of applause to this government. So put together by our president, was led by our very own current Deputy Minister, Mr. Marco Krikumante, assisted by Jankoma Akufo-Addo, Bibi Bright, and myself. We were tasked to do just one thing, is to go across the country, put our people together to formulate a policy that would direct the future of our creative arts practitioners in Ghana. Indeed, it was done. And in 2020, we saw the birth of a new law in the sub-region called the Ghana Creative Industries Act 2020. Arts for All, which is in 5 phases. That project was birthed right after the bill was passed into an act. And today, if you drive through the city of Accra, you see beautiful murals in our interchanges and all that. This gives power to some of these beautifications that you have seen in our city across Accra. The initiative now completes the 3rd phase is not only to improve the aesthetics of Accra, but build and disseminate arts appreciation to all, to inspire budding creative artists, and to educate the public. It's also giving birth to a project we call the Visa for Artists. For instance, it's sad to note that our artists still struggle even to export their products because of some roadblocks in getting visas to even travel. So a project has been birthed by the Creative Arts Agency called the Visa for Artists. A heavily taxed visa system does not favor the artist. Requirements for large sums of bank account funds or heavily paper trail receipts do not favor the cash-in-hand creative. Purpose of travel deemed unpaid internships low on totem pole. Travel inspirations are beyond our borders. Easier connections to the diaspora where Ghanaian artists can hear, see, and taste new sounds, sharing Ghana with cultural exchanges and some benefits. Visa for Artists will be constructed to the creative space, allowing short workplace learning positions, auditions, internships, and voluntary lower visa fees. This something that has also come up with the National Film Authority, together with the Creative Arts Agency, what we call the film.
That is the other side of the economy, very often in Crofonche. But creative industry, so Sika Wumpa, Sika, whether it's music, whether it's film, whether it's in fashion, Sika, even art. There are about more than 5 Ghanaian artists, one more painting, one more drawing, who can sell a piece of work for more than $1 million each. We have fantastic artists who can be on world stages. And then, of course, in the music space, we all know we have great musicians. Stonebwoy. Investment. Investment need development. Kadrobi or crisis say would discuss share film more. Because the me here school, me here crime, me here hospital, me here say. It's challenge no. But it's still say when we realize say creative arts is great business and you can grow an economy with creative arts. Ube saying Crawford started the scale. There's an opportunity. An opportunity. Who say who who the thousands go share film be more. Film na be successful. Now we catch us be about 5,000. Say why a business now? It is saying a bit me creative arts know how more commercial, more business. Saying even our artists how many more can sometimes they buying. The society itself, the investors, one more opportunity.
Unfortunately, African music has not reaped the benefits of what it has put out there because we don't control the ecosystem of the music outside of our countries. And we also don't have an organized medium to be able to fully monetize our music. But that is changing right now because we have so many different new mediums by which our music is being disseminated. And I believe that if we take the opportunity of the rise in attention of our music and also organize ourselves as an industry, as we're doing here, doing the conversations and have a strong action plan, then we can be able to magnify our ability to take advantage of it and also provide a platform too for upcoming musicians to also make it much more bigger. Yeah. I feel that music is a message and music is an energy. And I personally feel that music is also used as a means to program our people. Most of our young people are listening to, certain styles of music probably that are being piped in from outside. That the ultimate intention is not in terms of empowering us. I feel that music should expand our consciousness. Music should expand our experience, all experience in a positive way. So if we need to try to elevate the positive aspects of music, and I also challenge young people to that. I don't mind you listening to any kind of music and all of that, but be aware of the content that you are listening to and also the messaging that is coming from the music, and align yourself to listen to music that ends up adding more to you in terms of character-wise and in terms of vision-wise. We've had music that has advocated violence against women, music that has diminished our people, even rap music, calling ourselves niggers and all of that kind of stuff, like different types of music that are not necessarily appropriate, but it's still music. So in the long run, it's a matter of you being discerning and gravitating towards music that in the long run makes you better and also gives you an experience that is positive.
Record labels, there's folks out there that look like us that do that already, right? So trying to put together a team to build that for us so we can showcase our talent, our music, our culture, and it's owned by people that look like us. It's going to take work, but I don't think it's a very difficult lift. We just got to find the people that's already there that think like us, that want to build like us, and we just have to connect. Yeah.